Chikmagalur. I drove back to Chikmagalur. I told anybody who wants to help me, come and stay with me. That will be great help. So with my two children, I started my life. Naveen started going back to college. And Ashwin, I used to drive and I used to leave him in the class. And I used to stay there because I was also working there. And she accommodated me. There was a disabled block in that school. So I started becoming the head person of that. So I started tuitions. All my previous work, what I had learnt, started coming to use. So life started, my brothers-in-law all started sending me small amount, and the bank started. And after that, I got after 4 months, I got bank job. And bank job, really, I didn't know what I have to do. Though I was studied, as soon as a customer comes, all Nagaraj's friends used to come and ask, "How are you, ma'am?" I used to start crying in the counter only. And everybody had worked with my husband. In the same branch I went. So everybody used to respect me as CM's wife, not as a clerk. So I was feeling very guilty. I don't know anything to work. I said, "Ma'am, you said we will work for you. But how long that goes?" Then I requested one of the colleagues, "Please teach me job. Now you are here, I can depend on you, but what next?" This question, what next, is always with me, even to this day. What next? Then I started emotionally, I started getting strong. And my dressing style completely stopped. I used to never dress up, no smile on my face.
Okay, it was very robotic.
I used to work. Bring Ashwin, sometimes Ashwin used to cry, go get him. It was everybody couldn't satisfy, I lost my health at that time. Migraine, so many things, diabetes, everything started, once I started getting all these things. It became hectic. Ashwin was in 10th. And that was the thing, I didn't know what to do, but I knew there is a scribe can be it. All these years he was given much time. But that time a scribe who is to write, should not be a relative, nor he should be studied equally. So many government things I had to fight. Right from Chikmagalur, I had to come and fight with the system. The scribe was not allotted on that day. And I went to the bylaws. They said if the speech is slur, they give half an hour. Then I had to prove that his speech is slur. I had to put half an hour again, I have to get this thing. And then giving him scribe, they said, "You have to pay the charges." I said, "Fine, I'll pay the charges." I applied leave and I stood there. Nobody should disturb my child. If you want any queries, I'm here. You can come and ask. So he got 85% in 10th. That is the highest percent ever scored by a physically handicapped, at this category. Wow. So then he wanted to become engineer. That was his main goal. He said, "If you want me to study, only engineer, nothing else." I was again worried how to handle everything. I had to take care. Bringing bread to the family, taking care of the family, everything me. Then when this was happening, he said, "I want to go to science only." Then that time ran back again to PU board. There I got all the bylaws. I said, "See, my son is like this, sir. He wants to take this thing. Lab, who is going to do the lab? Any provision for that? We will give assistant." Every time they used to promise me, but I used to never get that. So there also I said, "Give me written this thing, give me acknowledgement." I had become so stubborn. A lady who was in the house always had become a real opposite of it. Fight for what I want. That was my condition.
What changed you to become that?
Because I have to fight for my child.
Okay.
I have to fight for his education. I have to fight for my survival. 2 children, both are young. And Naveen had become so mature at that time. He started driving. He started taking up all his dad's duties. And the doctors, and actually what had happened to my husband is, he only voluntarily went, "My chest is paining." And he was in the midst of the doctors when he died. He was in the hospital, all doctors standing around him, and they got his report. One of the doctors said there's a block in the heart. That he was shocked. He didn't know how, only he had worry about me and my son. That same thing was running in him. If something happens to me, what will happen to my family? He said, nothing should happen to me. My wife cannot handle things. My son has to survive. All these things were running him. That shock caused him heart attack, heart failure, plus brain hemorrhage. Two things at the same time happened to him. So, whatever I think it is his blessings. I think he stays in me now also. With all that, this thing, I became more courage. Even to this day, I don't believe my husband is dead. I celebrate his birthday. We celebrate his anniversary, my wedding anniversary. On birthday, we bring a cake so that my grandchildren remember his grandfather. Happy birthday, Tata. They get the cake done, and then we go out. We celebrate on that day. This is as to we seen God, but we celebrate. But I take him like that. He is in me. So that is the courage I got there.
The invisible strength of you.
That is the strength. And there, things again started changing. Once he finished 10th, he got about PUC. He passed with 78%. And then in a special quota, they gave him Suratkal.
Wow.
Suratkal was given, but I had to reject it because I am the breadwinner of the family and he cannot eat his bread. When he cannot eat his bread, how can I ever put him for Suratkal? So we had lot of struggles there also. There is nothing I have achieved without struggle. And with lot of efforts and this thing, I got a seat in Chikmagalur only for him. So that was a really boon. Getting his seat in Chikmagalur was boon because his brother has studied there. Naveen had come out from that only. He left and he joined. So all the lecturers knew Naveen and Ashwin also was joined there, and people knew me. People knew my husband. So that's why I went to Chikmagalur, because in one turn I can complete that area. But Bangalore is too vast to travel and all that. There again a new journey started. In that meantime, Ashwin got a friend. His father also was working in Canara Bank. In second PUC, Bharat entered our life. Bharat is something God's gift.
Okay.
So Naveen left Chikmagalur at that time. Bharat entered into my life. Because whenever Naveen was there, I had no worries because he used to share all my responsibilities. Then Bharat came as a friend. Both of us, we used to sit together and work for Ashwin. And Ashwin, how he used to study, you might get lot of questions because Ashwin cannot turn his page also. So, if he has to read, I have to be at his side, turn his page. If I'm cooking, turn his page, keep something on it so that it doesn't fly. He used to complete the page and ask, Mummy, turn my page. I had to turn. Maths, he used to dictate, I have to sit and work. And I used to do mistakes. He had double work. He had to dictate plus find out the mistakes I am writing. So, and I used to do purposely the mistake so that next writer, whoever comes, does the mistake, is found out by him.
Wow.
It is not an easy job, So, whole night he used to study means I am also awake. Then I have to go to work. This is how I have made him study. And when Bharat came, we started doing the maths. He started seeing me working so much for Ashwin. He said, Auntie, you're doing all alone. Let me help you. He said, you go and change your dress. I'll make him drink milk. You go, I'll feed him. So he started taking my responsibility and he became totally my adopted son now.
So if I have to tell the audience, Bharat is the classmate of Ashwin.
Classmate is only a friend. Friend became, and he major role of Bharat's place in our life. So after that, in engineering, he was supposed to take a scribe, and Bharat couldn't get that tier seat because he had little low marks. He didn't get the seat in engineering college. So he started becoming the scribe for Ashwin. So Bharat, at that small age, he decided, I'm not going to study further. I'm going to finish after Ashwin finishes his education. So he used to go to college. He was also a only son. We faced problem from that family also because he was the only son. And he started saying, I'll go to diploma. He used to not to go to the classes. And I used to run from Canara Bank to engineering college whenever he's in need. But Bharat said, Auntie, you stop coming. I'll take care of him. They both used to go in one scooty, get him and all that. Naveen started earning little. He started supporting the family. And then after that, he completed his engineering with 83% Ashwin, and his drawings and all. We have struggled. It's a big story. I can keep for days, So each and every day was a struggle. And finally, he finished his engineering. And then it was the time I said, I'm going to move from Chikmagalur. Because Ashwin has to get a job. And I thought my thinking was getting an engineering degree. It is very easy to get a job.
Yeah, that was the understanding.
Because, I thought like that because there's special quotas, because we keep reading papers, there's some quotas for this special category like this and all. I thought, but it is the worst thing we faced. And when I came to Bangalore, and then I got a transfer again. People were asking, why do you want transfer? I said 10 years and I have to move. And of course, Nagaraj's friend, they're all gone to better position. They helped me out, and I got a transfer to Bangalore. And those were again a difficult days because I had to go to work. And we brought Bharat also with us.
Oh, he came with you guys from Chikmagalur.
We brought him because I was feeling guilty if he's not educated. So we brought him. And then we joined him to an engineering college. By the time, parents also understood. And he became an engineer. Bharat also became an engineer. And he's also working. And I was very particular that I have to have my own house. By the time I came from Chikmagalur, we had our own house also because Naveen started working very hard. He went to abroad. He still earned some amount there also. So by the time I was transferred to Bangalore, we came to our own house. And we have built a house for Bharat also. So by the time I was transferred to Bangalore, we came to our own house. And we have built a house for Bharat also. Whole family stays together. So ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಗ್ತಿತ್ತು ಬಟ್ ಅಶ್ವಿನ್ಗೆ ಇನ್ನು ಜಾಬೇ ಆಗಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇಂಟರ್ವ್ಯೂ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗೋನು ಎಲ್ಲ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರೋದು. ಬಟ್ ದೇ ಇಸ್ ಟು ಸೇ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಟು ಯು. ನೋ ಬಡಿ ಇಸ್ ಟು ಗೆಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಟು ಹಿಮ್. ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಇವನೇನು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಅದೇ ಇರ್ತಿತ್ತು. ಬಟ್ ಅಶ್ವಿನ್ ಇವತ್ತು ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಎಲ್ಲ ಫಿಂಗರ್ಸ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಂಗೆ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಅಂತ ನೀವು ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಒನ್ ಫಿಂಗರ್ ವರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಹಿಮ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಈ ಟೈಪ್ಸ್ ಹಿ ವರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ವಿತ್ ಒನ್ ಫಿಂಗರ್. ನಾನು ಮತ್ತೆ ಅವಾಗ ಒಂದ್ಸತಿ ಜನತಾ ದರ್ಶನ್ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ರು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಬರುತ್ತೋ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಗೋ ಟು ಜನತಾ ದರ್ಶನ್. ಮಮ್ಮಿ ಅಂತಲೇ ಕರೆಯೋದು ಅವನ. ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡೋಣ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಅಂತಂದ. ಅಷ್ಟೊತ್ತಿಗೆ ನನ್ನ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಮಗನ ಮದುವೆನೂ ಆಯ್ತಾ. ಮದುವೆ ಆಗಿದ್ದು ಒಂದು ಅಶ್ವಿನಿಂದಾನೆ ಅಂತಲೇ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು. ನವೀನ್ ಬಂದು ಹೇಳ್ದ, ನನಗೆ ಈ ಥರ ಒಂದು ಹುಡುಗಿ ಇಷ್ಟಪಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತ. ಬಟ್ ನೀನು ಹೂ ಅಂದರೆ ಆಗ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತಂದ. ನಾನು ತುಂಬ ಇದಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅಯ್ಯೋ ನವೀನ್ ಹಿಂಗೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ನಾ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡೆ. ಬಟ್ ಅಶ್ವಿನ್ ಅಂದ, ಎನಿವೇ ನವೀನ್ ಮದುವೆ ಆಗಬೇಕಲ್ಲ ಮಾಮ್, ಬಟ್ ನೋನ್ ಡೆವಿಲ್ ಈಸ್ ಬೆಟರ್ ದೆನ್ ಆನ್ ಅನ್ನೋನ್ ಡೆವಿಲ್ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ. ಸೊ ಐ ಸೆಡ್ ಫೈನ್, ಇಫ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಗುಡ್. ದೆನ್ ಐ ಸ್ಪೋಕ್ ಟು ಹರ್. ಶಿ ಈಸ್ ಟೂ ಸ್ವೀಟ್. ಮೈ ಡಾಟರ್ ಇನ್ ಲಾ ಇಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಸ್ವೀಟ್. ಐ ಸ್ಪೋಕ್ ಟು ಹರ್. ಸಿ ಯು ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾರಿಂಗ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ನವೀನ್, ಯು ಆರ್ ಮ್ಯಾರಿಂಗ್ ದ ಹೋಲ್ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ. ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಗಾಟ್ ಇಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇದೆ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ. ವಾಟ್ ಡು ಯು ಡೂ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದೆ. ಶಿ ಸೆಡ್ ಐ ಅಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಹೋಲ್ ಹಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ಲಿ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಶ್ವಿನ್ only I want to come into this family. All natures are like that. So she came very happily to the family. Now they are married. ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಆಯಿತು. So even his marriage was fixed. Everything was fixed. But Ashwinige we didn't get the job. So Janata Darshan we started going. Then I directly spoke with the chief minister there. So Then I told him, I was on TV, Sunset, and so many people captured it. Everything is only on books. Nothing is done practically. I spoke openly there.
Who was the chief minister then?
Kumaraswamy.
Okay.
So he was there. And immediately he called his people, and from social welfare he said, why don't you go to the NGO who was supporting this? And of course it worked.
Okay.
So we went to that NGO, and next day only that same which we had got, that same interview was given to him again, because there was somebody to ask why. We couldn't ask why. And he got the job in emphasis. First job in emphasis, and they gave it in Mangalore. Training was in Mangalore. So we have managed everything in our own ways. I found out new ways also for each and everything, how to manage him. And Bharat completed his engineering then, and in that process he also got job. And Ashwin, after emphasis, he went to ANZ. From ANZ, he is working right now in Dell. But problems have never ended. By the time all these things were happening, I lost my health. Handing Ashwin all these years, bearing his pain, doing his physiotherapy, my spinal cord came out. Actually, it had ripped out. Tailbone has fluctuating. That caused me a lot of pain. I couldn't walk, and I was almost nearing 59 years by that time. I could not walk, and so many times bringing Ashwin from the cab, we used to make him ready, everything we used to make him ready, and we used to put him in the cab. And when he used to go there, we took one wheelchair at that time, automized wheelchair, and some security people used to bring the wheelchair. And once they put him on the wheelchair, he was independent, moving into the office independently, and what he could eat, what he could not eat, he could not eat, all these things. And we were not so financially in a good position at that time to afford everything for him. So life was moving, and I was giving him physiotherapy. But when I lost my health, taking care of Ashwin became very difficult, because bringing him back from the cab also, so many times myself and Ashwin have fallen down. I had put on weight at that time, and my health completely, thyroid, so many, once you become obese, all problems starts coming. And at that time I entered into Herbalife. So I entered into Herbalife. That was the only thing that could help me, because managing calories. So when one person's health is good, I think we can move little more easier. And I started working as a health coach. So that also financially it helped me a lot. Come on, get up. See, I motivate myself.
Because depending on others is very temporary.
No, what motivation we get from others is not permanent. It's only, kshanika. It's only for that moment. Afterwards, you go back to that same thing. But start motivating yourself. See, that is how it works. Even Ashwin used to cry a lot because of pains and all. I said, put a smile on your face. That pain fades away. These are all small things. And Nagaraj used to say, never give up. So we have never given up. And in this journey, we have met so many people. Ashwin is a great fan of Tendulkar, and Bharat, Naveen, and all made it to meet him.
Really? It happened?
It happened. When Tendulkar got to know Ashwin's story, because we got Young Achievers Award in Bangalore Young Achievers Award. Robin Uthappa was also there. He was the chief guest. He heard Ashwin's story. He got so much inspired by Ashwin and Bharat's story. He told, Bharat was talking to Robin Uthappa and told that Ashwin's wish to be Tendulkar. So he told this about Ashwin and Bharat to Tendulkar. Tendulkar said, I have to meet such a person. He need not come to me, I have to meet. And he was called, and it was a big surprise to Ashwin. And even to this day, sometimes Tendulkar says that Mera hero tha Ashwin. Because actually, even Tendulkar did a show with Ashwin. So many things, and we have got so many fan base. Many parents come. How do I manage? After this also, I went to counseling.
You didn't stop there, ma'am.
No, I didn't stop because I became a doctor in acupuncture. I used to take him for acupuncture, and then I said, doctor, bring him, every day is difficult. He said, why don't you join our classes and learn? So after finish my bank work, I used to go and learn acupuncture. So I started giving acupuncture to Ashwin by myself, and then counseling also. I didn't want Ashwin to go into depression or inferiority complex, because we have never, from his childhood, it is always we fought going outside together. After Nagraj left us, it is me, we three. After Rajni came, Bharat came, it was always V4 again. After Rajni came, it is again V5. Now it is with grandchildren. Naveen has got 2 grandchildren. So everybody, even these children were trained by us. Even when they were small, go and feed Ashwin and then you eat, we used to say. Even the children, whatever they bring, they used to put it in Ashwin's mouth. Now my grandchildren feed Ashwin. So this is how the family is going. If one person is doing good as a special child, it's not the single person. The whole family have to work with them. So this is the understanding. So life, as we getting more help, it is like that. I go into training, so many trainings. Sometimes nobody is at home. All of us are working. Bharat's mother take care, gives him food. So they're managing. It's a whole big family. So we're always together. So, if we are together, strength, yeah. That is what we have seen, and solution is there, but you have to find the solution.
Okay.
And patience, and don't lose heart at anything. And I always believe everybody is good at something. See, this is what I did with my son. I found out what he is good at. I drew it.
Yes.
So
yeah, from a simple, humble, pampered, only girl child to being a mother to a special needs child, and then losing your husband and becoming a father and mother, then doing multiple roles. Now you're transforming like hundreds of women, empowering them for financial independence and also gaining the knowledge. When you look back your life, which role empowered you the most?
I think whatever I am today, it is only because being a mother. So mother is caring, mother is loving, mother is giving, mother is sacrificing. So all these roles have helped me in all these things. Even when I was working back in bank also, this caring, service. So there also is to give back.
Service.
Now as a health coach, this has become again a mother. I'm a mother to so many people. So I have got special children in my online sessions, and they're all doing good. That thanks I get from all these mothers and whoever is in need of me, that inspires me to go further. So this is how my journey is continuing.
So you didn't just stop being a mother to Ashwin and Naveen, but you also extended your motherhood to the nature.
Mother.
I truly, humbly believe that you are doing that job. But ma'am, when you look back, like if Ashwin is hearing you and Naveen is hearing you today, speaking about all these things, what do you think you wish that they knew?
I think my life is an open book. Because when Naveen was young, he has seen me what struggles I have done. I think that is most attachment myself and my son have got. Because any problem we discuss like friends. And sometimes he says, Mom, and he goes like this. I said, yeah, my mommy, yaar, you are beating me like this. Who said you are mom? You are my friend, he says. And Ashwin also. And I tell you, we are lucky to have Naveen, Bharat, his family, and having wonderful people around us. So if we are this today, it is because of the back support of my mother-in-law, my brothers, everybody have supported us from back.
And also how you have created that atmosphere at home, right? It's not just controlling, it's not do this only as I say, it's just adjusting to everyone.
If you ask somebody to do this, you become a boss. See, it is, you're doing something, people are following you. What I did to my family, my children are following to their family. And because I started giving love and affection as a special child to Ashwin, everybody in the family are giving that. who said what this child will do. I have shown that a vegetable is turned into a human being, a doll is turned into a human being. And actually my doctor also says that. You have done it, you are an awesome mother. See, these words, I say I'm a proud mother, very proud mother today. All problems I get, when I compare to the problems which I've seen, losing a husband is not a small problem. If somebody is hurting me or somebody is leaving me, I compare myself to those problems. What is this? Petty.
Yes.
When you have a big problem and you get a problem bigger than that, you feel that pinch. If I've already faced a bigger problem, all these are petty problems,
If I can do this, what
is this? I can face this. So I think God has given me the strength.
You draw your strength with yourself.
Yeah, I always say, Prabha, get up. You cannot sit like this. That's it.
Get up and do it. Yeah. And if life has come and imagine that life has come and sat next to you today, what should you ask that life?
Life? No answer only, ma'am, because life has given me a lot of things, taken away a lot of things, given back a lot of things. It is give and take policy, what to ask, what to give. I've done, I feel, for your question I can answer is, today if God comes in front of me and asks, are you done? I can say only one thing, the duty you have given, I have completed. Without any complaints against you. This is my honest answer to him. I always say this to so many people. If God asks, what have you done back? You check back what have you given, and I have completed each and every task you have given. I think that is the answer I can give him.
Amazing. And do you still believe in God or higher power?
100%. Because He has given me a lot of difficulties, but He has given me the strength to face it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Actually, in Koppal, one Swamiji felicitated Ashwin. Recently, you have to hear it. So, he has given a beautiful example, mother, a special mother we have with us. So, the way he's explained Ashwin and me, I said, I'm done. I'm done. And I've changed many life, my own kith and kin, outside, everybody. I think I'm doing.
Amazing.
I'm doing and I'm still doing whatever He gives.
You would never stop at it.
I don't want to stop. I don't want. And once you get your health back, you can do amazing things.
Yeah.
That is all. Keep a smile on your face. Don't hurt anybody. This is what I have done. When I was going to bank or anything, Ashwin carrying Ashwin's bag, I used to, first few days he didn't get a job. But a small software company was opened on the top of our back. I spoke to them, at least let my son come and sit here. Let him learn something. They said yes. I used to take Ashwin from my car and I used to make steps climb and I used to put him in the office. But there were so many old people come running to me, ma'am, shall we help you? I knew if they come to help me, I will also fall, they will also fall. But at least they said, we'll carry your bag. I've given my bag to them. See, they are satisfied. So, so don't harm anybody. If you cannot help, keep at least away from them. That is most important thing in life. That is I have followed.
Awesome. If for any mother or woman who is undergoing the similar challenges like tending to take care of a child with special needs or women with different roles needing to manage without being a husband, what is that suggestion you would like to give with the wisdom of the life you have gained so far?
Ma'am, first be hopeful.
Okay.
When you have hopes, your strength increases. Only when you lose hope, your strength decreases. Have hope in you. Your strength starts doubling up. And the confidence in yourself. And find out ways, man. There are a lot of ways. You have to find out ways. And you should be humble. Because only when you are humble and you are ready to listen to others, you take the right thing. It's not that you have to follow it. If it is not correct for you, just leave it. It's not your cup of tea. But cup of tea, enjoy it. If you keep on crying over that, they say proverb also, don't cry over spilt milk. Will that milk get back into the cup, ma'am? Already it has been spilt. See the solution for what to do.
Yes.
That is true.
Very rightly said, ma'am. I could, as a mother, could learn so many things from you.
Thank you so
Thank you
much,
so
ma'am.
much.